everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are having a good week. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. Hope you got a chance to look at my recent upload on this topic. This is part 2 of the double standard in dating or mating or relationships or marriage or shacking up, whatever you're doing, that where you're supposed to be in a committed, exclusive relationship, and how there's a double standard with men and women and between men and women as to the privileges that men tend to have that women don't have, if they should do or should they do the same thing, I'd say. And then how women are thought of if they did the same thing, meaning having multiple love partners or cheated on him or got pregnant by someone else while with him. And men are soon and quick to cut it off immediately, whereas women are understanding and nurturing and tend to stick around. So if you haven't seen my first video on that, recently posted a day or two ago, I would urge you to go back and watch that and understand how I have preempted this one. So let's get into this one. This one is the power structure by which many times men seem to feel, I'm talking men now, men seem to feel empowered to even propose such an offering to a woman when at first they didn't have that. So let's give an example. Power and prestige coupled with fame and wealth somehow or another seems to provide a privilege by which a person thinks they can expand what would otherwise be unnecessary or not normal in their relationship before they became that person. What do I mean? Let's say Hollywood, for example, where you attend certain parties just to get your name out there and you're trying to start your career as a writer or an actor or, lighting equipment, whatever your role is in Hollywood, and you are having to attend these parties. And the behaviors at these parties, now I'm not talking the Didi type parties, I'm just talking the industry parties, where people are hobnobbing and meeting the most beautiful people. And they're spending time with them. And because it is work, your spouse may not be with you. After a while, and I'm just using Hollywood as an example because politics is equally ambitious, I'd say, as to propose such, to me, an outrageous request and think they can get away with it. Some have even done it in such a way that this is what I'm going to do, like it or not. I'm providing you a life you wouldn't have had without me. No, you're not. You got me. And what the gift you got. So let me show you my exit kind of thing. So anyway, men tend to wield that power and that power structure and that wealth as leverage to some degree, that I need you to understand that I need to be with someone else, even providing monthly allowance to someone else, and even such to the point to where the chick on the side is a known thing and the woman has to take it. Well, no, you don't have to take it. There is something within you, I think, whoever that would be okay with that, hasn't found their stripe of independence by which they think they can stand on their own without this person. But that's not what this is about. This is about the double standards of it. Men could do that. Men have done that. Men continue to do that. But if a woman were to do the same thing, she's thought of as every negative word you can call a woman for horsing around that way. It's a double standard. And men can go to a gentleman's club and toss out that, make it rain. And when women do it, it's a one-time thing, or they want to know why she's going again, and they're not okay with it. It's a, so here's what I'm thinking. It is a discomfort for a man if you're truly in an exclusive relationship and the relationship had not been accustomed to that. It's a discomfort for a man when a woman does it, but she's supposed to understand it if he does and be okay with it, is what I mean by the double standard. Now, in power, in politics, in Hollywood, prestige, a famous name, and all of that, something that comes with that godlike mentality that's crafted by that, by which the person thinks they can just set a command and you'd understand why they think they need to do this, and you ought to be okay with it. I've never seen a woman do that. It's always a man. Even if she is an executive in Hollywood or in a high-ranking political person, typically she becomes stronger in the relationship, sealing it, not escaping it for someone else. Not a boy on the side, not a, as the men do it, a chick on the side. I never seem to understand cognitively. I understand theoretically. I understand in knowledge that it occurs, but I could never understand cognitively how that would be okay with a woman, because it's so prevalent, not only in Hollywood anymore, many less famous relationships are that way. Let's look at polygamy, for example. Rarely is the woman with multiple husbands. Now, I'm sure it exists, but rarely is it the woman, it's always the man. Let's look at a chick on the side and more than one chick on the side. Rarely does a woman have several. If she has a boy toy, she has a single person. Rarely is she out there with another, as men do. Because if she does, she's every name under the sun. A tramp, a whore, a bee, a thought, everything. The double standard is what I don't get the double standard. Because sex and intimacy and the bringing the two people together in such a way carries the same exercise. So what difference does it make if it's the male or the female that's doing that? Except that how society looks at it. And society frowns on it if a woman does it. And again, I'm not promoting it. I'm just recognizing that, it's so fancy how they verbalize it. They can even verbalize the justification. When you listen to it, you go, I guess I can understand that. I can listen to it, and God, I love Nick Cannon, but I can listen to Nick Cannon tell us all why he has to have so many baby mamas, and he's not committed to any of them. And they all understand. And that's the way it's going to be, and that's the way it is. And I say to myself, you picked certain women that's the way it's going to be, and that's the way it is okay with them. Because you don't pick women that it's not okay with. Because guess what? They don't pick you back. See, you can, now it's not to measure, compare the type of woman that he's getting. I'm saying the standard by which a woman would be okay with that is different. That standard, that would never happen here. I don't care who you are. Oh, my favorite celebrity crush. You can't come to me that way. Not interested in that. I'm gonna have to pass. If we're already exclusive, if we're married, if we're that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about we're just meeting and we're getting to know each other. I'll be dating too, but I'm talking about the exclusive marital shacking up living. You're mine, I'm yours. You can't come to me that way. Guess what? Let me tell you why. I'll let you know who you got. I'll let you know the qualities that are rare, not better than, but are rare. And because that person stands on those qualities, not difficult, but they stand on those qualities, you'll be hard pressed to replace it, even with your other 17 chicks on the side. So go have fun. You just lost it. If you've gotten this far, please click like. Oh, right? If you've gotten this far, please click like, please click subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. Or the next day, but my next upload. Tune in for my next upload because it'll be my third installation and my final on the double standards of dating for men and women when it comes to the nerd, when it comes to the wealth behind it. Now, we talked a little bit about fame, but tomorrow I'm going to talk about the persuasion of the revenge of the nerds. I'll put it I love you. If you've gotten this far, please click like, please click subscribe. Take care. Bye.